Good morning, students. We are today having a small discussion regarding about the general introduction of herbal industry. I hope you are all in somewhat we have come to an stage to write our exam for herbal drug technology. We have even discussed about the syllabus, how we can go for the appearance of the university exam. Anyhow, it is very important for you to have some touch with the subject because of this COVID-19. We had a lot of hindrance and lot of gap, and we had only in online classes, and this virtual class is not that much very effective, people used to say, and in experience also. But this effective and acquiring knowledge and all these things depends upon our interest and our mind. Anyhow, we don't want to talk about the negative things. Let us go for our positive prospects. Especially we had many classes regarding patterning and regarding about the herbal various systems and how it is so important in the whole world, not only in India, and our Indian traditional practice of Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and these all of them. There are many other traditional practice which has more importance in the whole world. So it is having you, if you see in the complete statistic data in the whole world, you can see 70% 70 to 80% of people are relying upon these herbal medicines and traditional medicines, even especially in Europe. Only in India we are more depending on this English medicine and this emergency we have to depend on this synthetic and also English medicine. Allopathy system is also very important for us, but in the same time this all new synthetic drugs, and when you are taking more and more synthetic drugs and more when you are your style of food style have been changed, due to that even you can see your lifetime have also been reduced due to this. So we have to develop ourselves, we have to respect the nature, we have to respect ourselves, the indigenous medicine which is developed from our country. That is, when you are giving the importance for each and everything, when you know about this, the importance what the other the developed countries are giving, so that time we will know that what is the real picture behind. So anyhow, we will go in detail. I have given this topic is a very small topic which we can discuss about already. You know, some example of an industry video also I have incorporated just to show you, and you may be knowing, and we have done many practicals also, but these all are small, but you can see in industry wise they are producing lots and lots of millions of herbal drugs which have been exported from India, and also most of the country are nowadays very much they are giving preference for herbs and herbal products. So present scope of herbal drug industry, what is the scope you can see scope. Whenever you are going for a course, or when you study B.Pharm, when you study a pharmacy course, when you study Pharm D or D.Pharm, or whatever may be the course, when you study, it is must for you to know about these things. What is its prospects? What is its scope? It's very important. So, herbs have been known since the era of civilization and are highly esteemed all over the world as a rich source of medicinal agents. The popularity of natural products is increasing day by day due to the fact that they are comparatively safe, less toxic, less side effect, easily available, and the main thing is affordable prices when compared to synthetic drugs. That's the main reason, especially you can see, and also it has and belief that is God created the nature, everything in this the world for human being. We are just identifying the things which has been God given to us. This is for this is for that, and that is why. Which is good and bad, we have to identify properly and you have to take. So the popularity of the natural products is increasing day by day. That's what you have to remember. So you can see the herbal drugs industry is a very fast growing sector in the international market. In India, various system of medicine like Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, homeopathy, yoga, naturopathy are being utilized for the health care of people. And not only in India, all over the world. You should know that how much important is to use herbal drugs for the health care. And this is a small video which we can just go through of K. Patel. It is an institute of K. Patel phytochemical extraction. So we want to see, just we have taken, you see, enormous cultivation of plants in India. We are doing many, we are diversity, we have many plant sources of medicinal use in India. We are wealth, you might have seen the wealth of India. We have lot of natural medicinal herbs. And you can see most of them sometimes wild. Ayurveda, they found, you can see the ancient treatment. You can see Ayurveda is a very ancient treatment and ancient system. And now we have modified, we used to extract. You can see this is an industry. How much they are advanced. You have nutraceuticals, you have dietary supplements, you have pharmaceuticals, food beverages, and the personal care industry. Like you can see, this is an example of industry. K. Patel Phyto Extractions Private Limited. And they used to manufacture, they used to do extraction. And there is a team of people to do the work. There are many pharmacognoscists and even pharmacists. Most of them, they are having many of them research they used to do, and they used to extract, and they used to take, even see there is, you can see the equipments, and they used to storage, and they used to maintain the storage conditions of each and every product, raw materials. And they used to see the quality. You can see the bags which is the chemist which is pasting. It will be taken to the QC and it will be checked and then verified and certified will be given. From that they will take for the production. And you can see huge extraction chambers will be there, and there will be huge lines, and then after extraction concentration also they used to do, and after drying they used to pulverize, and distillation systems, large distillation systems to remove certain oils, separate certain specific active principles, and everything, that is, for example, temperature will be maintained. It should not be deteriorated, for example, thermolabile substances. So there will be that means you can see the channels, how they are preparing and concentrated products, and this will be packed and it will be exported, and as well as it is used for various production of herbal formulation. And there will be a team of work usually, then they will prepare BMR, that means batch manufacturing records, and a team of chemists, and they will be having libraries for reference, and after preparing they are very particular even about the color of the product, and exactly the meter which is shown is the complete industry was maintained with microbiological, and they used to test their complete aseptic nature, and also you can see this is blunder, and this is, and especially they used to see about the color of the product. They used to see very important the natural color, and after material is completely valued, QC test, and then it will be packed and it will be sent to the pharmaceutical industries or to the market. And you can see even the testing, everything, even after during quarantine also, they used to have test analysis and the quality control test, and you can see how they have HPLC, and they have individually automatic UV spectroscopy, and the microscopic analysis can also be done, and every analysis will be done for these herbal isolated compounds. So this is what you can see, this is an ion exchange chromatographic separating compounds, and they will be easily identified, and they will have reference, and they used to keep everything in the library R&D, and usually it is successful. They used to say that teamwork is very important for any type of success, and the facility is also very important. Actually, you can see the mass production, you can see the environment, how they are keeping it, and you can see, and various methods of preparations are available. So that's what we want to say here. And you can see they have cultivation process. They used to even cultivate senna, that means, for example, senna. There are different varieties of senna to isolation of senosides, and the ginger, and you can see Umbilica officinalis, and they used to even Tribulus terrestris, and various type of herbs drugs which is having more market. They used to export them various places from India to which is stated here. So that's what we want to show here. And then we can go for our lecture. Here you can see the scope of, now we want to talk about the scope of herbal drug medicine and industry. And in Indian drug market, herbal drug constitutes a major share of all the official recognized system of health in India via Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, Homeopathy and Naturopathy except Allopathy. more than 70% of India's 1.1 billion populations still use these non-allopathic system of medicine. What I want to say, in India, more than 70% of India's 1.1 billion population still use these non-allopathic system of medicine. It is not now, it's from the long back. But now people are just thinking about this herbal drugs which are more safe and reliable, and our indigenous medicine. Currently, there is no separate category of herbal drugs or dietary supplements as per the Indian Drug Act. However, there is a vast experimental evidence based for many of the natural drugs. In India, raw materials obtained from around 2,400 plant species. It is the fastest growing market and may attain to 14,500 crore and export to 9,000 crore with a compound annual growth rate of 20 to 25% respectively. That means we are talking about the fast growth and as well as the export. According to the Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India. And this is also, I have taken one more video to just to show you regarding how the cosmetics and as well as the natural, for example, chili sauce, tomato sauce, that is which all are available, the natural. This also comes under our pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmaceutical science. So you should know that how much pharmacists are working here and there. You should know the importance of us, and we should make our opportunity to involve everywhere and to do things. So you should know the things, especially when you show that I know this, and when you show that I am with this type of knowledge, then only the society will accept the pharmacist as a chemist, and also for the manufacturing he is something. When you want to know something, you should expose your knowledge, you should express your knowledge. When you want to express your knowledge, you should acquire your knowledge. When you want to acquire your knowledge, you should have a reference, you should have go on thinking about that, what can I do. So it is necessary for you to update, and it is necessary for you to know about where we are and what we are. And now we will go to this video. Here this is about an industrial development. They have given a collective how the natural products, you can see the chilies, how the natural chilies are collected is one example in North India, and one industry, and there are many other industries are also there in our place also. We have many industries, and this in this industry they are collecting various products, and also this is one industry which they produce oils, hair oil. You can see this is also an cosmetic hair oil, how they prepare. You can see the filling of this, and the capping will be done even by manually, and also automatic machines are available, and you can do by this manual capping of this bottle which is oil. And you might have seen this product everywhere in and also labeling can also be done by covered by the full bottle and sealed by means of machine, and so that when it is warmed it will be stick to that, and so that it can be marketed. And after drying it will be, you can see how they are transferring to the pulverizing, the not a ball mill, it is an actually multi mill which can crush it into powder, and afterwards they used to analyze even the powder, how what is the quality of them, quality control will also determine. And afterwards the filling, you can see this is a powder, like you can see Shika powder is also available, shampoo powders, and manually it can be packed, and also there are some internal syrups also they used to prepare, and this is all just an example. I have taken some cosmetic products which are commonly using nowadays advanced technology for preparing various herbal isolated compounds. And even starch preparation from, you can see this is all starch preparations are also, and how they are preparing soap preparations in cosmetics, and they used to do, and shampoo, you can see shampoo preparation. This is a shampoo, how they are natural shampoos they used to prepare by means of, even see there are orange flavor, lemon flavor, and even this aloe vera shampoos. So how they are preparing, and you can see sprayers, neem, this is a neem type of preparation, and this is from green chili, how they are preparing sauce, and they used to prepare certain preparations for the, and it will be crushed, and then you can see purified, and you will get chili sauce and chili preparations, and there are various pickle preparation. These all are coming under in the natural sources, how they used to then it will be packed, and after completely verifying with the quality control verification, then only it will be marketed. So this is just an example of one industry. There are various industries are there, how they make the natural products to be used for even cosmetics and various other formulations and various ailments it can be used. So the herbal industry business, I mentioned business, herbal industry business revealed that currently the Indian herbal market size is estimated at 70,000 crores, and over 3,600 crores of herbal raw materials and medicine are exported by India. In India, there are about 8,000 medicinal plants are used, out of which 25 manufacturers are large scale manufacturers. The annual turnover in India was around $300 million for Ayurveda, and $27.7 million for Unani medicine. And you can see the international scope of herbal medicine. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, approximately 25% of modern drug used in United States have been derived from plants. You see, and more than 120 active component isolated from higher plants and widely used in modern allopathy medicine today. This is the fact, and 80% of them show a positive correlation between their modern therapeutic use and traditional use of plants from which they are derived. So the concept behind, people should understand from where your synthetic product came, from where you got this synthetic product. Is it possible for anyone to directly get a paracetamol or directly get an any type of drugs directly? They might have got, if acetaminophen means, they might have got from the for example phenyl group and the phenol group. From that they might have got derived from acetaminophen. From that they might have got that it is used for reducing the temperature of the body by means of acting on the COX enzyme. So these all are that means this is what they might have derived, but usually they might have a basic natural compound. So when you are finding out the natural compound, chemistry of natural compound, then only you can go for a synthetic product. When the natural compound availability is very costly and to isolation is very difficult, they found a new synthetic products. So very simple, this is the concept that anyone should understand. Very simple example I would like to share with you. You see, you have many type of clothes and many type of simply wearing clothes. There are many terling, many terry cotton and satin, like that, many soft cloths and very quality silk and all these things we have. What about our ancestors? They have done, they were using the skin of the goat or the leaves have been used for their clothes, and the time they identified, so the man have identified there should be something solid, flexible, and which can be produced by means of from the wool they prepared, and from the skin of the goat they prepared, and from that they found out, okay, we can make something thread and we can make how the skin is made. Like that same thing we can make a cotton, jute can be used, like that one thing they have invented, and finally they went for a synthetic product. So when you want to go for a synthetic product also, you should know the chemistry behind what is present in the jute, how the jute is made, and from that they are making some synthetic thread also by means of the chemical nature. So the same thing for a drug also. When you are coming to a drug, for example, when a drug is vincristine, vinblastine, they are used for an anti-cancer, means it is obtained from the vinca rosaceae. When it is isolated and they found this has an indole alkaloid, it has an indole structure which is responsible for this and this type of activity, and so that alkaloid have been isolated. When it is very costly for isolation, then they found that vincristine, vinblastine can also be synthesized or in the other form, and they will find out what is its therapeutic effect or its pharmacological effect, and then they will find out a synthetic product. So everything is from the nature. You are getting some discovery when you are inventing something also, you are getting in something, an idea or giving some information by the God, by through nature only. So that is the basic thing. If you are finding out any synthetic product also, the base will be from a nature. From the natural compound they might have identified, and then they might have gone for a synthetic. So biosynthetic pathway is a basic pathway which will give a determination for a researcher to go for a synthetic pathway. So that is what the basic thing which you have to remember. So at least 70,000 medicinal compounds derived from plants. The ingredients of herbal medicine are included in modern pharmacopoeia of drugs. WHO estimates that 80% of world's population currently use herbal medicine. For some aspects of primary health care, they are also highly lucrative in the international market, generating billions of dollars in revenue. To cite a few examples, annual revenue for herbal medicine and herbal products in Western Europe reached by $5 billion in 2003 to 2004, and in China the sales of herbal products totally about $14 billion in 2005, and herbal medicine revenue in Brazil was $160 billion in 2007. You just see that what is a great type of the product have been given a revenue for each and every country. So future and prospects of herbal medicine industry. We and right into and scope of the herbal medicine can be, what is the new leads, what is the new steps, what is the new prospects of this herbal medicine. in the whole world and in the new era. And phytochemistry is also one type of scope which can be isolated, and it can be given for various products of manufacturing of herbal formulation. Molecular biology, studying about molecular biology, and the great importance, genetic engineering, which has come relation with the biotechnology, plant biotechnology and genetic engineering, which gives an more study regarding about production of new plants, production of new herbal plants, new medicinal plants, and also new nutraceutical plants or new food herbs which can be used. So these all things which can be produced, even certain new plants which have resistance to certain pests, and also giving more yield, and genetically modifying, coding plants and new hybrid varieties which are developed, and so on. There are many genetical engineering work with biotechnology have been followed and also presently carried out in various countries including in India. And modern herbal formulation, there are many modern herbal formulation. Why you can have novel formulations are there, and which are having lot of application in our healthcare system or pharmaceutical care system. So this is an important thing which everyone should know, what is the scope of herbal medicine at present situation in this world. And herbal medicine based traditional medical system of treatment in a rapid growing healthcare system of economic importance, and is now widely used in many countries of the world. The following leads and developments are the future prospects in herbal drug industry. What are they? Plant products can also usually are useful as starting material for semi-synthetic preparation and other drugs. So they are starting product for many semi-synthetic and many synthetic drugs also. They depend on the natural product, natural herbal plants, and natural source is very important for human being to rely on them and to respect them, and also to give the proper identity. And please, that is the very important to know that how much you give respect to the need or the respect to the nature which is feeding you, which has given you life, and then only you will get more and more prospect in your life. Example, the plant steroid diosgenin, Dioscorea, which contain diosgenin, saponin glycoside. It's an oral contraceptives linked with hormones, microorganisms, like you can see, like even hormonal productions are also made by diosgenin. It is a precursor for production of various hormonal production in synthetic products and production. It is having the influence. See the antibiotics, microorganism antibiotics produced from Streptomyces genus. There are many organisms which is responsible for production of antibiotics. Streptomycin, neomycin, tetracycline, chloramphenicol, these all are produced from the natural source production. By means of, you are doing the production by means of using the natural procedures. If you study how to produce an antibiotic, you might have studied by means of horse method, rabbit method, animal methods. You might have studied most of the antibiotics, how they are producing antibodies, antibiotics. The interest in natural products as a source of new biologically active compounds has expanded due to increased research and development in phytochemistry. And now we are coming to the next the same topic, what is the lead, what is the scope of this herbal formulation? That is what genetic engineering, as I told, this genetic engineering and the biotechnology, they are linked together, give more importance and value and outcome for the present human being needs have been satisfied. So genetically engineering natural products, you can see, produced most of the useful products, even in fruits and medicinal plants or herbal plants which are used for various ailments, production with high active ingredients, production with, for example, fruits which are having good quality and good ingredients, and producing fruits with some antibodies or vaccination can also be done. You can see, you might have heard about that. Instead of pricking the children for vaccination, they used to prepare some genetically modified bananas which can give sometimes vaccination. Antibodies can be produced in our body, in a small children can be given. There are many type of genetic engineering works are going on, and they have succeeded, and they have done lot of miraculous things. And it has been estimated that 56% of lead compounds for medicines in British National Formulary, BNF, you can see the BNF in our library at least once. There are many editions. Every year they used to update, and you can see that British National Formulary for natural products are derived from them. Natural products are derived from. Derived. You might have studied more detail about organized, unorganized, derived product from the natural sources. Using as a precursor, you can produce semi-synthetic products. With the development and the techniques of molecular biology, there has been an increase of interest in the use of naturally occurring proteins as potential therapeutic agents. Several genetically engineered natural products have had a significant impact, and more than 20 biotechnological derived products are now in the market. Example: tissue Plasmogen Activator. How important product, you see, there is tissue Plasmogen Activator, Altipace injection, tissue Plasmogen Activator, produced from the natural source, used as a thrombolytic after thrombolytic, reduces the clots and blocks and trauma which is formed, which can be thrombolytic after myocardial infarction. What a critical condition, medicines which are all produced from herbs. So that's what I want to say, that not only this, most of the medicine, 80%, not 80, 100% of the medicine depends upon 100% of the life. We are depending on the nature. We depend on the nature. Erythropoietin is used in the treatment of anemia associated with renal failure. Several colony stimulating factors are used for cancer treatment. Colony stimulating factors, leucine. See the picture. So this is only a few examples I have taken for you. So natural products will continue to be important in the following three areas of drug discovery. Natural products will continue to be important in the following three areas of drug discovery. Drug discovery, you can see there are drug discovery, latest drug discovery. This is what the topics which nowadays we might have seen everywhere. So what is that? What is the three areas for the herbal natural products? One is as targets for production by biotechnology, as a source of new lead compound of novel chemical structure, that is phytosomes and very minute drug release products, transdermal products, these type of many novel chemical structures which can have a lipophilic nature, which can be released slowly in the drug, controlled release. These all can be produced by means of various novel chemical structure modification which is taken from the natural source, which also leads to various novel drug formulation, herbal novel drug formulation. As the active ingredient for useful treatment derived from traditional system of medicine. As that number 3, as the active ingredient of the useful treatment derived from traditional system of medicine. Certain traditional system of medicine, even in India, in the whole world, they used to use some medicine, and we are identifying, we are finding out what is the main active ingredient responsible for the treatment of these ailments. Can be experimentally, can be research, can be done, undergone, and it can be invented, it can be determined, it can be discovered. And you can see in the face of the increasing use and fast growing market of herbal medicines and other herbal health care products in both developing and developed countries of the world, policy makers, health professionals and the public are increasingly expressing concern about what? About the safety, efficacy, quality, availability, preservation and further development problems of these herbal products. So public demand has also grown, and evidence on the safety, efficacy and the quality of the herbal products and traditional medicine and the complementary alternative medicine CAM, complementary and alternative medicine practices. However, in order to ensure quality and safety of herbal medicine, their production and production scale and use should be officially and legally controlled by established rules. That means established acts and regulation is very important, so that herbal medicine can be used safely or safely for medicine and therapeutic purposes. An effort should be made to raise public awareness about the risk and benefit of using herbal medicine. That is also very important. So now we are coming to an overview of the plant-based industries and research institute in India. So we want to talk about some research institutes and manufacturing units which are present in India. That is just I am going to read through, and some of the students who have written the sessional exams, they mentioned very list of the name of the plants and name of the research institutes very clearly, but still it is necessary for you to know, and made some mistakes also, some places difference, but anyhow we should know, and you have opportunity once you finish your course, and you can just go for a research fellowship. And you see, I have given some list of the herbal drug medicine production area and as well as the research area. And there are many, not this is only we have listed a very few, and there are many are also there. List of herbal institution and centers in India. In the year 1969, the Indian government established a central council for research in Indian medicine and homeopathy, CCRIMH, to develop scientific research in different systems of medicine. As the research in herbal products expanded, various government and private research centers developed, which are actively engaged in the research and development of herbal medicine. And this is the list. I have given some of the list, few research institute engaged in research of medicinal and aromatic plants in India, like Central Council of Research in Ayurveda and Siddha in New Delhi, and Regional Research Laboratory in Jammu, National Botanical Research Institute Lucknow, Gujarat Ayurveda University Jamnagar, Bhawan Research Institute Research College in Mumbai, and you can see that is National Institute of Ayurveda in Jaipur, and ACARTC, that means Dr. Saran, that is Sarandini or Sarandini, you can say, Dakhanukar, took over the mantle as the dean and the professor and the head of the department in July 2001, and she also established the Advanced Center for Ayurveda Research Training Service at the department in 2001. That's why I want to remember this, because Saradini Dakhanukar is a doctor. She was the main person to start that, and it was interesting institute which is present, you can see in Mumbai. And Arya Vidyashala in Kottakkal, and Interdisciplinary School of Herbal Health Science in Pune, Banaras, BHU, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, Central Institute of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants, Lucknow. And you can see ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, New Delhi, National Medicinal Plant Board, New Delhi, Indian Drug Manufacturers, Mumbai, Regional Medical Research Center, Belgaum, and Pharmaceutical Education and Research Development Center in Ahmedabad, and Central Council of Research in Unani Medicine, New Delhi, National Institute of Science and Communication, New Delhi, and Indian Medical Practitioner Cooperative Pharmacy and Store Private Limited, Chennai, that means INCOPS. They are producing various medicine there and various formulations which are supplied all over India and world. An Indian Institute of History of Medicine and Medical Supplies and Research, Medical Research it is, New Delhi. And you can see that is Zandu Foundation, Mumbai, Pharmexil, Hyderabad, Chemexil, Mumbai, Central Drug Research Institute, Lucknow, Inter University Medical Plant Laboratory, Rajkot, National Institute of Mental Health and Neuroscience, Bangalore, Punjab University, Chandigarh, LM College of Pharmacy, Ahmedabad, the first college, pharmacy college in India, and National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources, New Delhi, and Nicholas Pyramid Research Center, Mumbai, National Chemical Laboratory, Pune, Tropical Botanical Garden Research Institute, Thiruvananthapuram, and Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi is once again mentioned, and Podar Hospital, Mumbai, Botanical Survey of India, Kolkata, Foundation of Revitalization of Local Health Tradition in Bangalore, International Association for the Study of Traditional Asian Medicine, Mumbai, Ayurveda Drug Manufacturing Association, Mumbai. And I have listed out very few. There are many, even you can see in all pharmaceutical industry, more than 60% of production of medicine is given to the world from India. We have lot of pharmaceutical companies. Almost all the companies are having herbal wing nowadays. Herbal is one of the fact they are adding, which is giving the maximum market for them. So it is also included. I am just giving few examples only. So you can see the name Ansar Drug Laboratory, Surat, which is in Gujarat, and Akes Laboratory in Kanpur in UP, and Allen Laboratories Private Limited, Kolkata, Basic Ayurveda Industry in Ghaziabad, and Dabur India in Ghaziabad, and Herbal APS Private Limited in Patna, and Herbal Medican Private Limited in Calcutta, Himalaya Drugs in Mumbai, and Silpa Chem in Indore, and Hamdar in, that is Varak and Laboratories in New Delhi, Zandu Pharmaceutical Works Limited in Mumbai, and Sri Badhyanath Ayurved Bhavan is Patna, Charak Pharmaceuticals, Mumbai, and Biocon India Private Limited in Bangalore, and in Sipla Research Center Factory, Bangalore, Government Quinine Factory, Munpu, and Vicco Laboratories, Nagpur, and Nagarjuna Herbal Concentrates in Kerala, and Sri Dota Peshwar Limited in Mumbai, Sandu Pharmaceuticals Limited, Goa, Patanjali Ayurved Uttarakhand, and Sri Ayurveda, Bangalore. So anyhow, I have listed out some few only. There are many. Just we wind up today's class. We will continue in the next class. Thank you. Have a great day.